These are our monthly expenses in dollars while living in Honduras compared to living an equal or comparable lifestyle in the States. Now, we do spend a lot because we are a family of 5, and a big reason why we moved here was the opportunity and ability to be able to splurge more. So in this video, we will make sure to mention ways to save even more if you are a single person, a smaller family, or just don't want to splurge as much as we do. So let's go. First, let's start with our housing. We have a fully furnished 4-bedroom, 5-bathroom house that includes a separate smaller house for live-in help like a maid or a nanny. Additionally, we have a private pool, courtyard area, and this is all in a very wealthy upper-class neighborhood near shops and restaurants. Starting price for this home in Honduras is about $1,200. In Atlanta, we were paying about $1,800 for a home near nothing, except crime. That's about it. Just a quick search of Miller will show you that trying to live in Atlanta like this, in a neighborhood like this, would run around $8,000 minimum. If you are a single person or someone trying to save money, you can literally find homes in the city for as cheap as $200 a month. Yes, you heard me correctly, $200. Our friend Megan, who stays right outside the city, lives in a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom for only $120 a month. So it's totally possible to save more even there. Now, electric will absolutely be your most expensive utility bill in Honduras. No one had told us this beforehand, so we were in shock to get our first bill, and it was about 10,000 lempiras, which runs about $400. Now, coming from the States, it's 100% normal to run your air conditioner even when you're not home. You just set the thermostat to automatic and it just runs and runs. You cannot do that here. Switching on the AC only when we are home, using ceiling fans, and hanging drying clothes instead of drying them in the dryer has reduced our cost to about 7,000 lempiras a month, about $285. Now make sure you stay to the end of the video because we will keep giving tips on how to save throughout, and at the end we put a side-by-side comparison to Honduras versus the States. So stick around for the whole video. Next one, water. Water is pretty much similar to what we would spend in the States, maybe $25 for the month, but nothing drastically different. So it's gonna be pretty comparable. Our next big expense is groceries. We spend about $1,200 a month, which is also another expense I wasn't prepared for. Now, Honduras has several grocery stores. You can shop from La Colonia, which is a typical regular, smegular grocery store like a Kroger or Albertsons. And then there's Los Andes, which will have a lot of the brands that you know because they're imported, and fresher foods in my opinion, so I would compare it to like a Whole Foods. Now, we choose to shop at Los Andes and PriceSmart. And PriceSmart is basically Costco. You have a card, a membership for a whole year, and you buy in bulk. So to save money, we will buy all of our meats, dry foods, and anything we freeze in bulk at PriceSmart. And then we'll just get veggies from Los Andes. Again, we are a family of 5, and everyone, like my kids eat everything. And I'm not sure if it's a competition between my husband or my kids, but I'm sure most people do not spend $1,200 a month. Now, our next expense is for help that we have at the house. We have a woman who triples as a chef, our nanny, a maid, and she also lives here full time. She has been the biggest help as a mother, being able to come home to a clean house. It runs about $260 a month. We pay her in lempiras, so 6,500 lempiras, which is about $250 a month. Now, I know we're paying a little bit more than the average family for someone who has a full-time live-in chef, nanny, maid, but we have a very big home and we have 3 children. It is typical for someone to spend only 3,500 lempiras or 4,000 lempiras, but we pay her the $260 a month. Another expense that we have is eating out. On average, we spend about $245 a month on eating out, and we eat out a lot. Like a lot, between pareadas, street food, sushi, baleadas, and this is all for 5 of us. So if you're a single person watching this video, divide it by 5. Now, I really like the ability to be able to eat out because in the States, just going to McDonald's now for 5 people is like $100. I don't even go to places like Chick-fil-A. And it's just nice to be able to take my family out to eat go on a date with my husband, and not feel guilty about it. Shopping is another expense, but not really that big. So shopping for us is like clothes, laundry supplies, miscellaneous type things. So I would say maybe about $100 a month because the dollar goes really far here. To be fair, we aren't really fashionable. We're not wearing Jordans or name brand clothes. So in this category, we would choose to shop at Mega Paca, which is like a secondhand store here. We're really not the people to buy name brand or the best of the best. If it's not broken, we'll use it. Another major expense would be just activities that we do. We are a pretty active family. Monty plays baseball Monday through Thursdays with Rangers baseball. Natalie and Amari take swim lessons at Delfines, which is a swim school. They go about twice a week. I do Zumba 3 times a week, and occasionally I will go to a bar class with my friend Laura. And all that comes up to about $100, maybe a little under $100 a month. Now, if you do have children, you're probably wondering what the amount it costs to go to the international or private school here. I'm not completely sure what the price is, but once I figure it out, I'll go ahead and add it to the bottom of the screen somewhere. I do know that compared to the international school when we were in Georgia, we still had to pay partial tuition while working there, which is about $300, $400 per kid. And full tuition, if you do not work there, is $26,000 a year per kid. So it's obvious just on that alone, we saved close to 6 figures, which we didn't anyways. We didn't pay 6 figures anyways. But if you were, you would be saving a lot just by being here in Honduras. Now, I saved the best for last, ladies. The most shocking expense here in Honduras was my pedicure. Hands down, feet down, pun intended, y'all. This was the best pedicure I've had since like 1995. And it was only $17. And it wasn't a nail shop. It was one of those fancy nail bars. And you know, when it says nail bar, you know it's gonna be this fancy bougie place. Cushion chairs, service. They had waxing. It was a hair salon going on. $17, you guys. Amazing. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and add a comparison chart for you guys to see expenses in Atlanta or in the States compared to our expenses here in San Pedro Sula, Honduras, and it's no comparison. Living in Honduras is by far one of the best things for my family financially. We're able to enjoy life, enjoy each other. Our dollar goes far. We can experience opportunities that we are unable to do in the States. I'm able to give my kids opportunities like swim lessons, baseball, having their own room. This did not exist for us in the States. So Honduras has been amazing to my family. Now, please, if there is something that we did not talk about, comment below. If there's an expense that you're dying to know about, wondering about, comment below. We'll have more videos coming out. Please hit that subscribe button. And thanks so much for joining us. That was our dollars and compared to Honduras versus our dollars and expenses in the States.